What's up, squad? We back at him again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Where? You know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time, you already know what I need y'all to do for me. Like, share, comment, and smash that subscribe button, man. We're on the road to 100K. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here, man. It's an honor, pleasure. Sit back, relax. I got the rest of the show from here. To the one and only V Squad, man. It ain't no squad like our squad because they don't mob how we mob, man. We will be one of the biggest platforms in 2024 because my supporters are the best supporters, man. Salute to each and every one of y'all. From the bottom of my heart, I love y'all, man. We going to double that number, triple that number, then quadruple that number, and we be at 100K in no time, man. So with that being said, let's ride, man. It's Mr. Three-Piece himself. Quick announcement today, man, before we jump into the shout-outs. Matter of fact, let's get them shout-outs out the way real quick. Salute to my big homie, Big Menace Mike, man. Salute to Casso TV. And salute to my man, Eric, man. We riding, we grinding. I love y'all, man. Continue to support, continue to help the channel grow. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend right here where y'all need to be at, man. I'm nothing without y'all. So with that being said, let's continue to grow and get bigger. Announcement, man. Merchandise will be here within the next 60 days. We done came up with the name, Determined Minds. Jump in the comments and let me know what y'all feel about that, man. Because when you out here in life, you got to have a determined mind. When the body say no and the mind say yeah, it's going to get done. When you feel as though you got nothing left to give and you put that determination into your mind, man, you going to get through whatever you try and get through. So jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all feel about that. Memberships will be rocking within the next 45 days. We was supposed to be up about a week ago, but we ran into some paperwork problems, but it's taken care of, it's handled. So the memberships, the V Squad memberships will be active within the next 45 days. We got the merchandise dropping. We got the new backdrops coming. I'm going to introduce y'all in these stories to a lot of more characters. We're going to switch it up the way that we're doing it. We're going to still run a three-piece, but we're going to get more into depth. We're going to get more into the day-to-day actions of what was going on in the prison and on the streets, you get what I'm saying? So we got the mic setup coming. We got the props coming. I'm doing a lot of things, man. Like I told you, we taking this channel to whole different levels. We just getting warmed up. We nowhere near started. So with that being said, let's ride, man. Story number one. Now, story number one, we're going to take it from the top. Me and my man Fresh. So when we wake up in the morning, Fresh, that's my celly at the time. Cool dude, my little man. So boom, we wake up, they roll the doors, it's ready to be breakfast time. So we wash our face, brush our teeth for real. Boom, we head out, everybody hit it the chow. Now, as we hit it the chow, some of the rest of the fellas right there, they yell out, whoa, V, Fresh, what's going on? You got Rock, Milk, Shine, Tut. We got my whole little squad for real. So we heads over there to the dining hall, eat, chow hall, boom. We come back now. When we get back on the unit, this is the time where people start to usually get their day started. Now you're going to see, all right, what we doing here? Do we got something set up from last night? We got any moves we got bust? Is there any tension going on? Any crazy words that came through from last night to this morning? All right, we good. So we decide, man, we're going to go ahead and play a little spades till we get our mind right, see what the moves is for the day. So as we do that, though, we tell Fresh and Rock, like, boy, go upstairs and grab a Blix just in case anything jump up because you got to be prepared. But there's no need for all 5, 6, 7, 8 of us to have Blix on us at this time because that shit just hot. Boom. So if them two go up there, they strap up, they come back down. I see if we can grab a table. Boy, anybody on the table? No, if you go ahead, y'all good. So we get the table. We right there playing spades. Now, we get about 3, 4, 5 good hands in the spades. All I hear is, man, bitch, I ain't got no motherfucking piece for you. Now, when I look over, it's the dude Kenny and the dude Frenchie over there. They fussing over a piece of strip. Now, strip is a Suboxone for real. It's a crazy, crazy drug that make people do crazy things when you behind the wall. You get what I'm saying? A lot of dudes, you can even put it under your tongue. They toot it, put it in their eye, all kind of crazy ways. So, boom, they over there fussing over a piece. Now, Kenny, he a flat for a hustler, but he kind of a pushover. Frenchie is a pure shitball. He a beggar. He the type of dude, if he come ask you for a soda on Monday, he gonna ask you for a motherfucking soda every day until you say no. Then the day that you tell him no, he gonna make you feel like you wrong. Why? Because you always give me soda. What you mean no? It's like the people, he one of them people that got the least, but he feel as though he entitled to the most. I don't know why he got this delusional mindset, but shout out to Frenchie. I hope you got that shit together. So boom, they over there having a little episode about the strip. So he like, man, I don't got no fucking piece. So now Frenchie like, man, what the fuck you trying to be loud for, man? What the fuck you trying to be heard? So Kenny like, man, I don't give a fuck who hear me, bro. I don't got no peace for you. Get the fuck out of my face. So now Frenchie like, all right, bet, say less. Now, mind y'all, you got to understand when people say less, it's a lot of different ways that people can take that. You can say less, like, man, you good. Brian ain't worried about that shit. Say less. You ain't even got to explain yourself. Or you can be saying like, man, say less. Like, bitch, tomorrow you ain't going to be saying nothing. You keep playing with me. And he was on that tight time. So he bops off. He go shoot up in his cell. He fired up. He make a little quick scene, but he just let the shit go. So fast forward to the next day, me and the fellas just right there now. We on tension like, man, everybody strap, right? Yeah, Fresh and Silk strap. So boom, we finished the regular day now. Next day we come out. These twos is just face grilling each other. They trying to fake act like they got something on their mind. Every time they walk past each other, they doing all this clown shit. Instead of them just getting it off their chest, they want to be eyeballing each other all day. So boom, they don't do nothing that day. But come the third day, we in the day room chilling now. We all at the, in the day room playing spades again. Now, Kenny is on the table next to me. Frenchie just walking around. But now Frenchie stopped probably about 10, 15 feet away from the table that Kenny playing up. So at the table that Kenny playing at. So I see him look up and Kenny just looking at Frenchie like, yeah, nigga, I got my mental eye on you. I know where you at, even though I'm playing spades. So boom, Frenchie walk like he going up the steps. So now I guess Kenny gets so comfortable because the last place that he put him at in his mind was on the steps or going up the steps. So Frenchie walk up the steps, but he banging right on the first floor tier. So now Frenchie just standing right there. He sit back against the wall. He talking to somebody, but he moving his body like this, like he real antsy, like he ready to bust a move. Like when you been in there, you can tell when somebody ready to make a move because it's like they body language changes. Like they get like they can't control themselves. They giving off this fuego of all right, something ready happen. So boom. So Frenchie sitting right there. Next thing you know, he see that Kenny get knee deep into the game. He slide up under the rail, hang drop off the first floor. Boom, quietly, beeline straight to him. I'm talking about he up the blick. That's why we got the props coming. He up the blick, get the banging Kenny in the back. I'm talking about, bro, he was trying to air Kenny head out like a hot air balloon. Mop, mop, mop. So when he hit him the first two times, you just hear Kenny yell, ah! He tries to jump up, grabbing his head. Man, Frenchie get to weighing him out all in his back, all in his neck. He was really trying to air his head out. He just kept hitting him in the back of the head in this one spot. Mop, mop. Bitch, you gonna give me the piece now, huh? So he works him to the ground. Now, the crazy part is Kenny is at the table with three of his homeboys. Everybody that was at that spades table, how me and the guys got our own table, they over there playing spades at their table. All the homeboys jump up just like this. Oh, man, oh. So now when Frenchie pull the blippy up out of him, he looking at all of them like, what? What's up? What's up? What's up? So now they so scared because they see Frenchie don't care. He just aired out Kenny and he willing to attack all three of y'all. So they get the bag and man, you got it, man, you got it. So Frenchie like, yeah, I bet I do, bitch. So boom, he runs off because at this time he see the CO coming. So he try throw the blippy away. Boom, they get my dad, get down. They get the mace in him. He lays down, spreads his hands out for real. They cuff him up, shoot him to the hole. Now stay with me now because it's so crazy. Kenny is stretched out. They grab him up, shoot him up the medical, but all three of the homeboys are still on the tier. So now they locks us down, of course, because the incident did happen. But everybody on the door, man, you niggas are suckers, man. Y'all just let y'all let one nigga air out y'all homeboy. It's three of y'all, man. Man, we gonna roll y'all niggas out the tier tomorrow. So boom, now everybody in them three ads because they like, man, y'all just let y'all homeboy get aired out by one person and it was four of y'all. Even though, yeah, he had a weapon, granted, but it's three of y'all. He can only hit one of y'all and the other two grab him. So, and I understood that. So me and Fresh in the cell, I'm like, man, that shit was crazy. You seen that shit? He like, hell yeah, bro, that shit was crazy. I couldn't have went like that. I'm like, shit, Fresh, man, if I ever get hit like that and you right there, nigga, you better jump up and try to do something because I'm a damn sure jump up if I can try my hand. He like, man, you already know what it is. Boom. That was my partner. That was my boy. So boom, you feel what I'm saying? We in there chilling. So we like, man, I hope they fucking let us out tomorrow. So the next day come, they let us out. So we go to the child hall. When we on our way to the child hall, we get in there now. One of Kenny homeboys that was at the table when he was supposed to help. He walking through, so we got his tray in his hand. He walking through. So the little nigga Flip walking past him. He bump him. Boom. So when Flip bump him, Kenny homeboy like, damn, man, excuse yourself. He said, man, bitch, shut up. So he like, what? He said, man, you heard what I said. So now, granted, let me give y'all Flip backstory now. Flip, he a coon booger for real, but he trying to put a hustle game down. So in the midst of him trying to start out hustling and coming out the porch in the jail, he trying to catch him a little highlight. Now, when I say a highlight is he trying to find him a victim that he could put a demonstration on so that way the whole unit can see, the whole tier can see, the whole compound can see, oh, all right, shit, no, little Flipper get busy, y'all. We can't just take enough from him. If we borrow something from him, we gonna have to pay him back because you said you seen what yo did to yo in the child hall. So he really looking for a victim, but he a coon, so he ain't trying to fight no made man. He gonna try to get him a sucker. And he feel like, man, them niggas suckers. When Frenchie did that shit to Kenny, niggas ain't do nothing, man. Them niggas bitches. That's all he kept saying, you feel what I'm saying? So boom, he say what he say. They like, man, what, you heard what I said? So he like, what? Boom. So Kenny homeboy gets to go sit down. So when he sit down, Flip goes right there. He go dump his tray. Now when Flip go dump his tray, he come back. He still got the tray in his hand. He bangs him straight in the back of his head. Boom. Now when he bang him in the back of the head, shorty turn around. He get to beating the shit out of him all on the ground. Mop, 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 mop. Now, granted, the other homeboy, because it was four of them now, the other two homeboys, they sitting right there. One of them jumps up. He get to running towards the fight that Flip and Kenny homeboy is in, man, out the blue. I swear to God, it's like a little nigga jumped off the dining hall table, cracks him. Now, when he crack him, he just falls out onto the ground, man. Shorty, whoever the little shorty, I don't even know who yo was. Whoever yo was that jumped off the table on some Stone Cold Steve Austin flying elbow swing, knocked his dumb ass. He get to stomping him right there. Mop, 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 mop. Now, the other homeboy, he was just a purr chump because he ain't bust no moves. He just sitting right there looking scared as shit. Now, granted, when you in a child hall, is hella administrations in there, is hella CEOs in there, so the fight not gonna last long anyway. So Flip knew what he was doing. This whole thing was fake calculated. So boom, they comes in there, mace them down, racks them up, take them up the lockup for real. So boom, they gone. We get up out of there. So when we get back out of there, we gets back on the unit. Now everybody looking like, man, what the fuck? Yo, that shit was crazy. You seen the way he stomped you out, smacked you on the head. You know that's the word of the compound. But when it finally get back about an hour or so later, why they say, because I forgot who came back. They had just came up there from medical. Why Kenny, both the homeboys, the other one, niggas made him check him. When we got back to the unit, they told him, listen, take your bitch ass up there, pack your bag, man, and get on the door. Nigga, use a chump. Because he never helped. He never helped in the first incident, and he didn't help in the second incident. So they put him on the door. He went in his cell, grabbed his bag. He was walking out his cell. Nigga stopped him at the door. Hold on, let us see what you got first. They get to going through his bags, take what they want out of there, then make him roll out. That's how I go once you label a chump and a sucker. So boom, he hits the bubble. He gets rolled out. But back to the story. Now, Kenny and the other two homeboys, why the dude said when he came back, man, all three of their asses up there sitting next to each other, laughing. Like they all of them in a little medical bed sitting next to each other. I'm like, man, that shit is crazy. Homeboys forever. I guess they started together, ended up in medical together. That's just how I go, man. But with that being said, let's jump into story number 2. Now, story number 2, we're going to take it to the streets. Like I told y'all, I'm bringing y'all a lot of different characters in my life. So in this incident is me, Pookie, and Rel. So me, Pookie, and Word for real. So boom, we goes out one morning, come out. I wake up probably like 10:30. Boom, Pookie called me, boy, you ready? I'm like, yeah, where the fuck you at? He like, shit, man, Word down my shit. Now I told y'all the headquarters of the operation is Pookie house, aka Miss Sharon house. Miss Sharon, that's Pookie grandmother. So boom, I live at the top of the block. So I bops down there to Pookie shit. I get in there, we strap up for real, get the sweatpants on, tuck your socks in, make sure you don't got no IDs, no nothing on you for real. Make sure you got pockets with zippers, because when we go on these home invasions, you don't want to leave nothing. You make sure your gloves tight for real, put the tape around there so you don't leave no fingerprints. We were sophisticated, you get what I'm saying, at a very young age. So boom, now we headed out, we going over to the rich side, to the suburb side. So we bopping over there, boom, we get to the other side, we see the crazy ass house, big ass house. The whole neighborhood was full of big ass houses, but this house really stuck out because they ain't had no cameras. It ain't look like they ain't have none of them, don't you know, them little stickers that say like ADT out front. They ain't have no alarm stickers or nothing. The driveway was clear, everything was cool. The neighbor's residence was far away, boom. So we goes around, we hit the front door, knock, nobody answer, go around, bag routine, don't nobody answer. So now when we put the brick to the window, boom, we goes in there. Now granted, remind y'all, we put the brick to the window to get in here, boom. Put the hand in there, open the door, we gets in there. Now we rummaging through everything in there. I'm talking about flat screens, laptops, Wii's, 360s, game systems, cash, jewelry, is everything in there. So boom, once we scope the scene out and see, all right, boy, we taking this, we tries to open the basement door because we see it's a basement right there. When we jiggle the handle, the door lock. So we like, all right, man, fuck that shit. Boom, let's have the shit up here. So now we tell Pookie call Miss Sharon, because Miss Sharon the ride, she gonna pull up around there. We gonna load the truck up, shoot back around the way. And then she got clients that call her for specific things that she want us to go, you know what I mean, get. So like she might have a dude say, man, see if they can get 275 inches for me. See if they can get me 3 Xboxes and shit like that. So we used to have a list of stuff that we was looking for to get. So boom, we call her, all right, we got such and such, pull up right here. Boom, shoot her the address. So when she pull up, she usually spin the block to make sure ain't nobody around, ain't no police or nothing around. Boom, she spins the block, she pull down the alley, she park out back. So now we bringing the stuff out one by one. TV, 2 games, laptop, Mac, this, that, and the third. So now we gets down, y'all, to the very last item, which is like a 75-inch TV, and it was all the way upstairs in the bedroom, in the master bedroom. Boom, man, Pookie get up there, we carrying the TV down the steps. We come through the living room. Now, mind you, Rel already in the car with Miss Sharon because he waiting for us to come out. We good. He in there smoking. So, boom, we come through the living room. When we get in the kitchen, ready to go through the back door, all you hear is the doorknob jiggle. We like, what the fuck? So, everybody stop. The door open. The dude comes. It's like a heavy-set dude. The dude comes up the step. He opened the basement door. It's like all of us just stop in mid and get to looking at each other like, he like, man, what the fuck are you guys doing in my house? So he tries to grab the TV. When he tried to grab the TV, I'm really trying to drop the motherfucker. I guess Pookie was trying to pull it. So when I does that, the TV falls. So he grabbed the bag of Pookie's shirt because we going to take off. So he grabbing the bag of Pookie's shirt. Pookie turn around, crack his dumb ass. Boom! So when he hit him, he get the stumbling, but it don't knock him down. So I'm standing next to him. I just crack his dumb ass. Mop! Now when I crack him, he falls down. When he fall, he get to crawling towards the door like, man, I'm calling the cops. Man, Pookie jump over his dumb ass, break out the back door. We run into the car. Miss Sharon like, come on. Now she laughing. She a old project grandmother, love her to death. She think the shit funny because the back door, the kitchen door is wide open. So she see us knock his dumb ass out. Boom, we come breaking out the back door, jump in the car. She pulls off, skirt. We pull out the alley, shoot back over to her house. Now we gets to her house. We waiting for the dude to come pull up that's going to buy the merchandise. It's about 2-3 different dudes. Some of them buying the TV, some of them buying the games, some of them buying the laptops, some of them buying the regular computer system. You feel what I'm saying? So boom, we hit all the sales. It get down to the last sale. Now when the last sale get right there, he trying to really dictate Miss Sharon because we hear them upstairs talking. So she up there saying something like, man, what the fuck you mean? You heard what I said the price was? Now, Miss Sharon, she can handle herself, so she up there cussing them back out. Man, you heard what the fuck I said. If I said I want, let's just say 600, nigga, that's 600. I don't want 550. I don't want 599, nigga. I said 600. So he say something like, bitch, say something else. I'm going to smack the shit out you. Whoa, that's a whole disrespect level. We ain't even playing them type games. Me and Pookie shoot straight upstairs and we open the door. We straight, man, what the fuck you just say to her? He say, well, who the fuck you little niggas talking to? Ain't wrong answer. Mop. I get to cracking him twice. Pookie go for his legs, scoop his dumb ass. Boom, we drive him to the ground. I'm talking about, man, we beat the absolute dog shit out of him just because, like, man, you ain't going to threaten Mr. Ron. I'm talking about we stomping his ass out. Me and Pookie drag him on the front porch. We dragging him down the porch steps, get to beating him on the front porch, stomping him out on the concrete. We take him from the inside of the house, drag him out the living room, drag him onto the front porch, whip his ass a little bit right there, drag him out the front porch. Listen, man, we overdo it. We overdo it, especially when you disrespecting this man grandmother, man. You done lost your mind. So, boom, we leaves his chump ass out front, go in his pocket, take the money that he came to spend with us. Took that, you leaving with nothing. So he gets up, get in his car like Reds from Friday. All right, I'll be back. All right, come back, and you know exactly what's going to happen next time. So, boom, he dips off. So, Miss Sharon like that, like she dying laughing. Y'all, why y'all do that to that boy? What you mean? He said he was going to slap the shit out you. We ain't going for that, Miss Sharon. You like a grandmother to me, too. We ain't playing them games. So, boom, he gets out of there. We never end up seeing him again. He called Miss Sharon. You really, that's crazy. You gonna let your grandson do that to me? She ended up telling him, too, you should have never said what you said you was going to do to me. And they wouldn't have whipped your ass. You got what you deserved. But they end up working out whatever they worked out. We never seen the chump dude again. But that's just how it goes. So, with that being said, let's jump into story number 3. Now, story number 3, man, was one of the wildest situations that I ever seen because people tend to think what you do in prison don't follow you back to the streets. And sometimes that shit that you do behind them walls, man, follow you back home, and you really wanted to leave that shit back there. And this is one of those circumstances. So, boom, we get the dude, he gets locked up. So now he coming fresh up off the street. So when he gets shipped to our compound, I don't really know what the dude was locked up for. I never really had any dealings with him because I could tell out the break he wasn't my caliber guy. You get what I'm saying? He wasn't on man time like us. So he comes in and out the break, he started moving wrong. He don't got nothing. He didn't come with anything. And obviously it looked like ain't nobody sending him nothing in. He don't really got a support system out there. So he goes around and start begging. Instead of him start hustling, he starts begging. He start going around borrowing things, telling dudes he gonna have the money on this day, this, that, and the third. So now about a week go by and dudes coming to him left and right. Man, you got my money, man. What's up, man? You supposed to been had that. So he begins to say the spin game. He begins the lie game. And listen to me, y'all. When you hear the shit that these people start saying, man, how desperate they get, the lies they tell, they start lying on grandma, grandpa, the Doug, the sister, mommy. I be looking like, God damn, boy, if your mother knew what you was in here saying, it'd be crazy. So, boom. He giving dudes the runaround, but one of the dudes run down on him. They not trying to hear that. They not playing the weight game. So they get him and they give him the ultimatum. You already know, get down or lay down. He ends up laying down because he ain't had no fight in him. He want no stand-up man. You can tell that from the jump. And he put himself in that position. You borrowed it, couldn't pay it. Now, this the way you going to pay me back. So he ends up flipping him. Now, what I mean by flipping him is he went from being a man to a boy, to a girl. So the dude do that, but not only does he do that, he ends up renting the boy out, meaning he is charging other men on this compound money to do whatever they want to do to him. And he gets none of the money. He get treated bad. You get what I'm saying? So, boom, this goes on for about 9 months. Yeah, y'all heard it right. He don't get no money. He getting pimped out and he getting abused. You know what I'm saying? Man, it been days, dude in there, you just hear him in there slapping the dog shit out. Shut up. What I tell you? Sit down. You better not leave out of here. Why was you over there? Because man, you got them gorilla pimps who be in there, don't be wanting the boys talking to nobody, looking at nobody. They be, man, you better walk around with your head down. Shit like that. So boom, he was one of them type dudes. So this goes on for about 9 or 10 months now. Before the dude ready to go home, he tell him, listen, this shit don't stop when you leave out here. I got some situations set up out town that I need you to take care of, and off of the money that you gonna make off of that, you better be sending money back into me. You better make sure you putting money on my books. You better make sure you doing whatever I need you to do, this, that, and the third. So he like, make sure you answering my calls, make sure you sending money back in, and make sure you handle any affairs that I need you to handle. So he agrees because he's scared. He don't want to get beat. But he feels as though in his mind, man, when I get out of here, I'm not doing none of that shit. What is he gonna be able to do to me? Boom. So he gets released. He goes uptown. Now, when he get uptown for real, he doing his 1-2. Now, mind y'all, keep in the back of y'all mind, this dude has a whole girlfriend uptown. He got a fiance uptown. So when he gets back, he just was in jail doing all that shit that he was doing in prison. Now he returned back to the streets, and now he back with his lady. So he back to the streets. He telling these fake war stories of how he was cutting in jail. He wasn't going for nothing. Now, mind y'all, a couple words was coming back out to the streets that he was a chump, but they wasn't really putting the emphasis on what he was doing. They just was saying he a chump. That could mean anything. And you don't want to be too hot over the phone saying exactly what he doing. So boom, he gets back. He telling all these fake war stories. So one day the dude that was pimping him out, he calling uptown. He not answering the phone. So he don't answer his calls for about a week. He say, all right, bet this bitch playing. I got something for him. Now, mind you, dude must have forgot that all the Cash App things that they done did together, he got your girlfriend number. Boom, he calls the fiance. When he called the fiance, he say, yeah, how you doing? Is this such and such? She like, yeah, who is this? He tells her who it is. He say, man, is your man around? He say, oh, yeah, he right here. Give him the phone. Now, he immediately gets going up. Man, bitch, what you playing? You done lost your mind. She's so close to him that you know how it is when the phone loud. You can hear somebody screaming. You can hear what's coming through the phone. So she hears, she like, babe, who is that? So he tries to bop off so she can still hear because she all on his back. Who is that calling my phone? What the fuck you mean? No. So he hear you on the phone, man, bitch, stop playing. What the fuck you ain't sitting, you ain't been answering my calls. You ain't sitting no money in what you done lost your mind. What you think you can't get touched because you uptown? Don't play with me. So now she like, babe, who is that? He pushing her back. Get out my face. I told you, hold on. She grabs the phone. Boom. She grabbed the phone. She shoot upstairs in the bathroom, locks herself in the bathroom. He comes up. He's so in panic mode. He trying to break the door down. Boom, boom, boom. Man, she in the bathroom lock because you can hear the door being hit. Boom. She in there. All you hear is big homie telling, man, listen, I don't know what the fuck you got going on. This nigga owe me such and such amount of money. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to tell you, niggas was in here doing this and that and the third to him. He was in here being pimped out. He was in here having and he went on to explain all the shit that he was did, man. All you heard was that girl say, you better. She busted the door open, smacked the shit out of him. You got 40 seconds to get the out my house. Put the man out, word got all in the street. And that's how wild she got. She exposed him on all the social media platforms. Man, I'm talking about she even exposed the dude who was booked with us, because I don't want to say his name, who was booked with us, who told her what he was doing, put his business out there. And man, when I say that shit was crazy, bro, it was bananas. Ruined his reputation. He was a drug dealer too, so he had dudes that he had fronted work to. They taking that. You ain't getting paid for none of that. You a clown. You a duck. And man, the rest of his life was just hard, man. Like, because you put yourself in a position all because you wanted petty shit. It ain't even like you was in there borrowing something of value. You in there borrowing petty shit, and look what it cost you, bro. But that's how I go, man. So for me to y'all, thank y'all for riding with me. Where you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V, man. Listen, at this time again, check your status. Make sure you like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button, man. You can also support the channel through Cash App. It's listed right here. Hit me in my comments or one of my platforms if you would like to come on the show, tell your story, or have a story that you would like to be told through me, man. I love y'all, man. We growing. Remember, we got so much coming with, man, within the next 60 days, man. I'm telling you, y'all gonna love what I got up my sleeve, man. From me to y'all, I love y'all. V Squad, we out. Let's go.